This is PkmnMstrz, a Pokemon Go podcast. Your critical hit of Pokemon Go and the news from the Pokemon world around us. Logic and adultiness don't always apply. Here are your hosts, Jolt Switch Matt and Roxy. Hi everyone and welcome to another week. It is Sunday, October the 11th, and Roxy is doing weird things with chapter. I just look over and all I can see is like you rolling up and down the chapstick.
Because I don't understand what shape it is in. It's in a point, but I get it because I go like this.
Mm-hmm.
I just put it in between my lips
and
roll it because I've noticed I don't have time to go one lip at a time anymore.
Yeah, with the angle.
With the baby.
Yeah.
So now I just go voomp in between the both lips. So now it looks like a nice house peak.
So of course I'd like to make sure everyone is aware that our podcast is part of that Pokemon Professor network, so make sure you take a peek at PokemonProfessor.com for any other details and shows you might be interested in. This week should be pretty quick here. We don't have too much to go over. We of course have our event radars touching on the Spotlight Hour. We do have those free remote raid passes. The season change event, which is actually ongoing for us right now. It will probably be over by the time this is released. The Alolan Meowth event that we experienced today. October's Community Day, which will be coming up next weekend. And
our Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow.
Canadian Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
Hey.
We do have some information in the data mine this week, so that's always good. And of course, the leagues are changing in Go Battle League, and we do have a tournament to talk about a little bit.
I thought you said leaves, and I was like, what the fuck does Go Battle League have to go with fucking leaves outside?
Grass types, clearly.
Yeah, but I just rightly realized it's because you're in a closet. And I can't... Hey, you coming out anytime soon?
Dick.
Oh, God. You're a dick.
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 Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, guy.
I'm not your guy friend.
I'm not your fan.
No. No. I will not fall for this.
So before we dive into that event radar, I of course want to make sure everyone is aware that our podcast is sponsored by Rogue Energy.
As soon as you said that, Stonk went,
oh my god, we're sponsored by Rogue Energy.
In her sleep. Is that how my parents stay awake to take care of me? Is that how they can make me a bottle in 2.5 minutes? My name is Stonk. Man, I hope she doesn't roll over because I can't deal with that this early.
Oh man, yeah,
I don't
2
know
months and she's already working on rolling over.
I don't know what to do with that. What do I do with it?
Fucking ridiculous.
I just finished Googling tummy time, come slow down there. I don't know how to combine the two. I have no idea what to do.
I don't know.
You know that's not going to help you because your mic is still exposed, you dingus.
It actually does help, but okay.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's fucked.
So of course, as I mentioned last week, as a type 1 diabetic, I have no concerns using Rogue Energy as it doesn't have sugar. In one serving of the energy bit, it has 175 milligrams of caffeine, 5 calories, and again, 0 sugar.
Which is important for you because of the diabetes, as you mentioned, and important for me because, still fat.
So mean to yourself.
It's fats, though.
Is it saturated?
Saturated in fats. Oh, God.
So we do enjoy that strawberry kiwi flavor on our energy, and we frequently use the hydration of fruit punch.
I'm excited for the new flavor to arrive.
Yes, dragon fruit mango.
I think it's gonna be bomb. I really
I'm
do.
I'm excited. It is shipping, and I can't wait. It looks to be purple.
In color when you make it?
I don't know what the color is when you make it, but fruit punch is red and it has a red label.
Yeah.
Strawberry kiwi is pink and it has sort of a greeny
pink.
Yeah. The label on the dragon fruit mango is purple.
Bright purple or periwinkle purple?
A darker purple.
Like my pillow?
Sort of, but not really.
Okay.
But we'll have to see what color it actually turns into when we put it in the water.
Yeah. I will never know. My cup is pink. I have no idea.
When you do it, you can look down in it. Or you can look at my cup because it's white.
I know. Cool.
So if you're not really sure what flavor you're interested in, you can always grab a starter pack. It comes with a shaker cup as well as smaller flavor packets, so you can get a taste and figure out what tubs you'd like to order in the future.
Mm-hmm.
For that, or even merchandise from Rogue, you can use promo code PkmnMstrz for 10% off your orders, or hit that link in the description to drop in and save some money.
Hell yeah, and it'll keep you going, and it's clearly tested on 2 very tired parents with a newborn. Yeah, when I have an actual full scoop of energy, I could probably be up all night and play some COD. Probably.
So looking at those spotlight hours, we did have the World Cap Pikachu last week, and then we have Original Cap Pikachu this week.
I literally missed that.
I have a few. I can trade you one.
I know.
If you really want one.
No, probably not. What does it mean? What does it matter? Why do I want it?
Because it is a hat, and it doesn't store it in the Pokedex.
Okay, cool.
So Deoxys in all of its forms, it has the forms in the Pokedex, but any hats or costumes aren't in the Pokedex.
I guess.
We did take a peek at those free remote raid passes that come out each Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I actually didn't take a look at the game till Tuesday, and it was still in the shop for me.
Really?
Yeah, so you get it launches on Monday, and until next Monday, you can, I guess, grab it at any point.
So it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow is when you can grab your first one, but just keep in mind you need to have less than 3 to be able to pick up that extra one.
Yeah.
So we are in the midst of the season change event.
Mm-hmm.
We have both seen Deerling, which is a Pokemon debut for the event itself.
Did you actually end up getting one or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 1.
I think I have 2. But that's only because I took Stonk for a walk.
So the event itself will end as of October 12th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So like I said, by the time you hear this, it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
Shiny Vulpix is available. I've been really enjoying the Vulpix spawns because for the Victini special research,
mm-hmm.
I needed 30 Fire-type Pokemon.
Do I have that research?
Yes.
Where is it?
In your special research tab.
I forget there's other tabs. I look at nothing.
It's okay.
I am so useless. Oh, but at least I've been doing well with my daily research stamps.
Have you?
Yes, I got that going for me, which
so
is
you can
nice.
Get that Shedinja.
Ha! Spin 30 Pokestops or gyms. Ha!
Yeah.
Your bag is full. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll be here a while. Because I forget I have this thing called Pokestop. What the hell is a Mega Discovery?
A Mega Discovery?
Yeah.
Is that another research you have?
In special, I have a Mega Discovery.
Okay.
And Throwback Challenge Champion 2020.
That you have or have not completed?
That I have and have not completed. So both of the above.
I think a Mega Discovery is for Beedrill and its candy. For Mega Evolutions.
It's Mega Evolutions, yeah.
Yep.
And Throwback Challenge Champion. There's a reward as a Pokemon, but the reason why I haven't done it, it's 3 out of 5. I'm on the 3 out of 5 steps. It's battle another trainer 15 times. Yeah, that's gonna sit there a while.
Go Battle League.
I'm good. That's one research I don't have to complete.
You'll get through eventually.
Sure.
So once this event itself ends, or same day, starting the 12th at 1 p.m. local time, there will be different Pokemon hatching from eggs soon. They haven't provided much information for it. We'll probably find out more about it tomorrow when the event ends, so we'll be able to talk to it in the next podcast there.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could tune in to Lure It Up, because I know he waited to release because they've got news.
Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Ken.
So we did have the Alolan Meowth event yesterday. It was very similar to the Snubbull event.
I just gave up. Plus, we had a stonky day yesterday. She was not having it.
Not a good day, no.
Well, probably because of the vaccines, and she was so bloated.
Yes.
Poor baby.
Once we got her to bed, I just powered through. I just sat there and just catch. Because that's pretty much all it was. Power up and catch.
That's why you came to bed late?
No. You were out there doing stuff and I was here.
What the hell was I doing?
I don't know. What did you do yesterday?
Huh?
What did you do yesterday after bath time?
Washed bottles.
So you were washing bottles and I was powering through research while holding a soother with the other hand.
On holding her hand so she doesn't knock it out?
Rubbing her hand and having my finger float above the soother. So
she's so cute. Poor little Moo. I love her.
So coming up this weekend on the 17th, so that is Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
it is Charmander Community Day. Now, when you evolve to Charizard within that window itself, let's keep in mind that it is still a 6-hour window for Community Day. You get the Fast Attack, Dragon Breath. Now, everyone's really hung up on how do you get both. One way to get the other Community Day move,
What do you
Blast
mean, how do you get both? Like Blast
How do you
Burn?
get both Community Day moves?
Like Blast Burn?
Blast Burn and Dragon Breath, which I understand can definitely be a concern for some people that want to use Mega Charizard because it is a Dragon type, super effective, blah blah. I really feel like December Community Day, and I've said this before, December Community Day event, they always have it so you learn the moves from previous Community Days. So
what would you do? Would you teach it another move at that point and then just keep TMing it on Community Day? I don't
No,
understand.
because you can't TM on Community Day, you have to evolve to the form. So you have to hold on to a Charmeleon and wait for December to evolve to get both, I think.
How would you get both?
Because one's a fast move and one's a charge move.
Blast Burn is a charge move.
And Dragon Breath is a fast attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
But maybe it's not guaranteed that you get both.
Maybe, but we'll have to wait and find out.
Yeah, I mean, I have enough.
I'm not really concerned, to be totally honest.
Same.
And if you have Elite Charge TMs, you can do it sooner if you want to. Niantic has also spoken to having events in the future where you can still get both moves in 2021.
Is this mostly for, like, battles?
I mean, Dragon Breath is one that, like, Altaria uses.
Okay, but is this mostly for, like, does this only matter to people who do Go Battle League and shit like that and self-tournaments and shit?
I mean, not for Go Battle League because Charizard, Mega Pokemon are not allowed in Go Battle League. So
Dude, I am literally asking you a simple question. Do these moves only matter for battles, for tournaments?
Probably. It all depends on the tournaments, though. I know that you're asking me a question, but there are multiple answers. So if a tournament doesn't allow Mega Pokemon, then no. Because really...
Then who cares?
Really, Dragon Breath only factors in if you're evolving to that Mega evolution with the Dragon type.
Okay.
Or if you're doing gym battles or raid battles, it factors a little bit more there.
Alright.
So I do have when I evolve it to Charizard, a rank 11 Charizard.
Oh, nice.
So I'm waiting for the appropriate community. I want to make sure that's Blast Burn because...
Do you not have Blast Burn?
I have lots with Blast Burn. But I wasn't like gearing up for PvP when we got them. So my current PvP Charizard is simply a shiny that was low CP.
But does it have Blast Burn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I got one too. I evolved my first Charmander that I ever caught.
I think I have one with Blast Burn that's shiny. That's for Great League.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the one that Jamie didn't expect. I can't believe that I once beat one of, like, the top players in the world. And I never let him forget it. By parking right in his fucking driveway. And he has to park on the street. Whatever, I love Jamie.
So again, this weekend there will be a Community Day box for 1,280 coins. It'll have an Elite Charge TM, 3 Super Incubators, 3 Star Pieces, and 30 Ultra Balls. Now keep in mind the event itself is 3 times Stardust, or 6 hours.
Is it the 17th? Are you off?
No.
What days are you off, man?
Sunday, Monday.
You have a 4-day weekend that weekend.
Yes. Because I'm off Sunday, Monday. I took a day off on Tuesday. And because I'm working Canadian Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow.
Yes.
I got an extra day off because it's supposed to be my day off.
So, Wednesday?
So that would be my Wednesday, yeah. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm off next week.
Of course, not Saturday.
No,
that you would
not Saturday of this week.
That you would need for
Pokemon, yeah.
Did I already tell you this? But when you stand directly under the light, the shadow from your glasses gives you like rosy red cheeks.
No, you didn't.
It's like a Snapchat filter or like Instagram filter. It's like literally those little pink lines.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Look at me so I can take a picture so you can make it the thumbnail of this podcast.
It will not be the thumbnail of this podcast because I am not dressed appropriately. We do not have an OnlyFans
People are going to
account.
think you're in like a banana hammock or something. Okay, no, turn so I can show you. Back up a little. Okay, I don't know if it's coming out, but I'll show you. Cool.
So there will be event-exclusive timed research, as well as research tasks, as there is for Community Day on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
But for the last couple, they've had Community Day special.
Stay like that. Just look up at me and stay like that.
Special research for the event itself. You can purchase the additional, like another set of special research.
Okay.
For $1 or, trying to read my notes. You're not letting me look down.
Okay. Okay.
Or the equivalent pricing tier in your local country. So usually for us, it's $1.
In your local currency, motherfucker. Calculated. It's gonna rain.
Like event tickets, it's like Canadian to US dollars. But last month for Community Day, it was 99 cents for the additional research.
For us?
Yeah.
Was the dollar like 1-to-1?
No.
That's weird.
So both the event exclusive research that you don't need to purchase, as well as the $1 purchase, has Charizard Mega Energy. So if you don't have enough and you'd like to do those evolutions, that's one way to go about it.
Cool.
Now before we jump into that data mine, I just want to make sure everyone is aware that we also do have a Patreon for our podcast itself. So for as little as $1 a month, you can help the PvP scene that we admin within our region and keep the gears turning on our content here. Any level of support always helps immensely. If monetary support isn't quite your thing, just make sure to drop a rating on whatever podcast provider you're listening on that allows you to do so, and just show us that you like what you hear.
Shoot us a tweet, share the podcast.
I haven't looked recently to see if we have any new reviews.
I mean, I could look, but the freaking Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, like the app or whatever, doesn't give me the actual, like, reviews. Like the one that we're supposed to have.
Which is weird.
I don't like it. Now, with the new update, right? I don't even know how to fucking look at our thing anymore. What the fuck?
With the new update for Google or Apple Podcasts, sorry?
No, for just Apple. No, it just says that we have 5 ratings and just 2 comments. So it's probably inaccurate because I know you saw Ken's comment and stuff like that.
But you're not seeing them there?
No. I'm gonna throw this phone out soon. It's doing stupid shit as it is.
Super frustrating.
Well, yeah, like this. I'm telling you, the screen's like glitching.
I don't know what to tell you. Well, I do know what to tell you, but... I mean, you have thought about it too.
What, switching to Samsung? Yeah. Of course I have. But then again, I did that like a few years ago when I worked for Bell and I was able to buy phones every 6 months.
Yeah.
And I instantly regretted it. I liked it for a week and then I was like, this is fucking bullshit. Hated all of it. My favorite was when I was able to watch videos while doing stuff. Oh no! My favorite was when your phone could become a TV remote.
Which you can do with an Android.
I know, but like the Samsung would become, like it was a huge thing, it would become like a Samsung remote. So after work, we went to the bar across the street, me and my buddy from work, and we wanted to watch the Jays game, and the fucking people wouldn't change it for us because the Maple Leafs were on or some shit. And we're like, it's gonna be the same outcome, they're gonna lose, can we just watch the Jays please? Because they were having a really good season that year. And they wouldn't do it, so me and Ryan, shout out to Ryan, took our phones and started fucking with the TVs and changing the channel. So the bartender was on the phone with Rogers for the 2 or 3 hours that we were there. Because it kept flipping to the Jays game and it was just me and Ryan.
Just changing the channel?
Yes.
I love how they called Rogers for an issue that was not to do with the box.
She thought it was, I don't know, she thought it was the box. Like just fucking, well, what the fuck else are you gonna think? You're the only one with the remote. Except for me and Ryan.
Speaking of you and your buddies and pals.
Oh gosh. I have pals and friends. And friends and buddies. And buddies and guys.
We were talking about Nick's YouTube last week. Saturated Fats.
We were.
And I put the link in the description of the episode as well.
Fuck
I'll do it again this week.
He's my friend and homie.
We were able to bump him up a few subscribers on YouTube, which is a bonus.
Yeah. I
know that you guys were going to start working on your Call of Duty gameplay.
We were. We are.
So make sure to stay tuned on all of our social channels here.
Yeah.
I mean, even if Nick is teaching you,
Yeah.
people would also be able to learn if they want to learn.
Well, yeah, from a master. Like, don't get it wrong, I'm not bad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good on my own. There's... Okay, let me explain this. I don't suck, I'm not a noob, but...
True.
I've said this before, Battle Royale is, like, style is not what I do.
Right.
And I'm not a fan. But that's where everything's going, so for me to enjoy the game that I love so much, which is COD, I have to adapt, adapt, overcome, succeed, drink my own piss, fucking, Bear Grylls type shit, go to the forest for a few days. Like, I don't know if you've ever, like, it's one of those memes, like, there's always an asshole at a party with a guitar playing Wonderwall, but, like, the meme of, like, Ben Grylls is always, like, him, like, oh no, I've just entered this forest, must drink my own piss. Like, he just, like, started his adventure, but it's like, I must drink my own piss, you know what I mean? Like, Dwight, when they got stuck in the elevator with Pam, and he's like, oh my god, I have to designate a pee corner, and it's been, like, 5 seconds. But yeah, so I'm not a fan of Battle Royale, but I mean, Nick is really good, so I wanna get better.
Okay.
And now that I'm home for the next 10 months, I can do it while the baby sleeps, and and if others benefit from it, then why not? You can, learn from Nick, the master, with me, because we are gonna stream it.
Yeah.
Right? We have come up, like, with some interesting names that we could or may not use, But yeah. You'll have to stay tuned and find out, but we're gonna play some fucking COD, and hopefully we're gonna play some Cold War as well, because I know Team Deathmatch is coming back. I know Domination's coming back with now more 5. You come with 5 checkpoints instead of 3, and that was my shit.
That's so awesome.
Like, those are the games where I would go and my kill cam would just be a trick shot for fun, which would be just a throwing knife. Always.
Well, that's like freaking Dr. Disrespect does the jump 360 to shoot to kill.
Well, yeah.
Just for shits.
We all have our thing for shits.
Yeah.
So, my thing for shits was throwing knife. Always. As my last kill. If I could. Right, if I got my last kill, it'd be a throwing knife.
I remember before Warzone, one of the things people would do is they'd have the machete. And when the game would start, they'd just throw it up. And hopefully it hit somebody.
And hope it killed somebody? Yeah. I don't know. My favorite games were the Black Ops 2, for sure, and then Modern Warfare 3. Oh my god, I played so much. Like, okay, when I moved out to the age of 23, I played so much Call of Duty. Like, me and my roommate, we played so much COD nightly. We were like, our rooms were like literally a wall away, but we would play on separate TVs because we would run together, and we would both have giant TVs, which we still have. The 3 of them.
Yeah.
So some people have 2 monitors. I have 2 TVs side by side. Whatever. So we would run together because we were a team. You know what I mean? So it was pretty awesome, and it got to the point that I was so comfortable that I could play with the controller behind my back. Like, I could just, like, lie on one of my hands and just fucking...
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it was bad, but it was good. Like, that's all I did every night is I'd get home from work at around, like, 9:30, joist to retail, fucking get in my hobo clothes, walk my dog, come back up, make some Hot Pockets.
Get me more Hot Pockets.
And just sit on my couch and play COD until my eyes hurt. Till like 2 in the morning, go to bed, and go to work at 8. And that was my everyday. It was fucked. And I was skinny. Fuck, those were the days, man. There was not a lot of fats on this body. But I had some fat scores.
Well, you see me play it, because like, once when I was over before like we moved here, you see me play Call of Duty, and you're like, yeah, you're actually kind of good.
Yeah, you're not bad. You're right.
Well, I'm very, like, designated. Like, I don't have that, like...
You're a fucking camper. Tell people what it is. You're a fucking camper.
But you've seen me play Warzone, and I'm not camping in Warzone.
Well, you can't camp in Warzone unless you're extremely good.
Okay, if you're... Okay, hint for people who don't know how to camp in Warzone. When you're launching from the plane, you can see the circle.
Yes.
You can see what the circle is.
Yes.
It's going to go to the middle of the circle.
Yes.
So just launch for the middle of the circle and you can camp there for the whole fucking game.
Yeah, unless a bunch of other people do the same thing, you fuckhead.
Anyway, Warzone, I've tried to stop camping because it's a pain in the ass. I know it is, right? So in Warzone, I don't. I go down, I try and get the kills. I suck, but I've got to learn, but it's because I just don't have that. Like, I'm very like, what's over there? Like, a straight line ahead of me. I can't. You
don't look around.
No.
See, another tip.
And you experience that in real life.
What?
That I don't look around.
I want to... such man vision. Like, no offense
tunnel
to anybody. Actually, I don't give a shit. Get offended. But it is tunnel vision. I call it man vision because I'll be like, it's on the counter, and you'd like look 5 inches to the left, 5 inches to the right, and go, it's not on the counter. While our counters are fucking 7 feet long. Fuck.
Ask for like, it's in front of the thing, okay? No, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, I've been getting better.
Yeah, but God forbid it's like, 2 feet to your left.
I have been getting better.
Sure. Would you like a ribbon?
I'm just saying, I am getting better.
Self-proclaimed getting better.
What are you talking about? You sent me here to find something, and I looked through the whole fucking room. And then it wasn't even in the room.
The one time you look through the room, the shit's not even there. Anyway, back to COD, what I was trying to say is the fact that the reason how I got good at like team deathmatch and just like running by myself in like a closed map where it's not as open as like the Warzone is I played with no sound.
Yeah.
So everyone's always like, what do you mean you play with no sound? I'm like, well, I can't hear the footsteps, so I have to look around.
Yeah.
In Warzone, that doesn't work. There's just too much shit going on. It's too open, right? But like when I'm playing the matches that I like, I don't have sound on. It actually pisses me off to have it on now.
That's a big thing that I've heard a lot of especially from Dr. Disrespect in Warzone, is the sound. You don't always hear the footsteps.
No.
Or glass breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said, guys come up behind him through a window. Like I had to break the window, jump down, and he's like, "Where were the footsteps?"
Yeah, where's the glass, right?
Yeah.
But like that's the thing, because I never relied on that, right? So I'm always frantically looking around. Like you can't play with my sensitivity. Like you want to throw up when you use my controller. The way it's set up, because it's just like it's like laser beams. Like Dr. Disrespect is that fast.
Yeah, but he uses friggin' mouse and fucking keyboard.
So it's even faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, me and Nick are gonna put out some shit for you guys.
There is shit on his channel. I watched some of those videos.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know.
Yo.
I wish we got that fucking helicopter sleigh on video.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That was so good. I will never forget him just mowing like 5 people down with the helicopter.
Sitting here laughing our asses
off. I was still pregnant at that time, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Anyway, jumping into the data mine. Pokemminers did do a giant pull from the information here. They did take a look at the Community Day quest, the Tale of Tales, which is the purchase. There are 5 parts to it, so just keep that in mind. There is new rocket research coming out. It's called an Inter-Egg Sting Development. Yes, EGG in the middle. It's 6 parts. Part 6 has a shadow egg.
Didn't I say they should do this like long ass time ago?
Yes, you did.
I fucking did.
It does show that you'll get a Shadow Mewtwo, and you'll get Shadow or quote-unquote strange egg.
Is it stonky?
From rocket leaders. That's if you have a free egg space when you win. If you don't have a free egg space, you're not going to get the egg.
Never fucking have free egg space.
I know, right?
God damn it, because I get fucking eggs from stops whether I want it or not.
Yeah.
You should be able to dump eggs. If I don't want like 7 2K eggs, I should be able to dump them.
True.
Why can't I dump them? Also, why can't I use the last row, which is obviously meant for eggs? It's on my screen. Why can't I put 3 more in? Stonk just sighed. Bean knows. Fuck.
Now, one of my favorite pieces that we're seeing in this code is the ability to save searches. So, when you go into your Pokemon and you type in a search string to find what you're looking for, I have one that I drop in every time to do IV checks, to remove anything I don't want to accidentally transfer. I have to copy it from my clipboard and paste it in each and every time. It's a pain in the ass. Pokemon Go looks to be adding the ability to save those right in game. So you can go and hit a favorite search and it just pops up.
That's cool.
So it's a
That'll make it easier for you.
So there is one more thing in the data mine there. A Pokemon tagging was added to the code previously. So it's very similar to the console games where you could put a symbol, so like circle, square, diamond, to mark Pokemon for certain things. Everyone had their own coding, sort of like I do when I mark them for moves and shit.
Yeah.
That was actually added to the code in Pokemon Go to eventually come through.
Okay.
So current code has been updated for more information with these tags, so that is coming forward for anyone who wants to use it.
So does that mean that your markings will no longer be relevant?
I mean, I may mark them separately for with those tags for rating and for PvP.
Okay.
For a quick search.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the Pokemon, some of them are higher IVs for rating and shit like that.
Yes.
But my PvP stuff is separate from that, so.
Okay.
Because you want different IVs for different things, right?
Yes.
So my movesets I'll still always use because it's like a quick filter. Just quick information. When I look, I can see exactly what moves it has. I can jump in rather than going, wait, what moves does this have? And have that half second of delay if I'm in the middle of a battle. That's what I have it there for. Now, moving through to our battle arena, we are hosting a tournament on the 18th of October, calling it Battle for the Cure. So we are working with our local community group, the KWCG, as well as we are part of that Pokemon Professor Network. I've created a meta for the tournament itself. So it's any Pokemon that are Gen 2 and onward. So I've removed all those Kanto Pokemon, as long as they aren't Shadow, Mythical, or Legendary. And the types that are banned are Dragon, Dark, Flying, and Steel. And one Pokemon-specific ban, Abomasnow, I've removed as well. It does create an interesting sort of filter of Pokemon. For instance, first up, if you go through PvPoke and enter all the information, Leafeon comes out as the first pick. Aside from Umbreon, how many evolutions have you seen as a first pick?
I have
or a high pick?
Except for the Umbreon, because you asked me this question 3 days ago. So now you're using my answer.
I am using your answer.
God.
Now,
I am the brains of this podcast.
In the top 6, there are a few Pokemon that you don't see on a regular basis. It's about 50-50. So Leafeon you don't see. Groudon, which is Turtwig's second evolution, as opposed to Torterra, which is the final.
Yes.
Vigoroth is third, which we've seen in a few tournaments.
Yes, we have.
Blossom comes in at 4.
Okay.
5 is Toxicroak, which we've seen, as well as Meganium coming in at 6. So there's a lot of Pokemon you don't see, and then a lot of Pokemon you do see. We've got Gallade at 8. So there's a lot of interesting picks. What I was trying to go for is removing the dragons because they do a ton of damage. I removed Steel typing to try and give fairies a little bit of a boost. But I'm going to be honest, you don't really see many fairy typings in the statistics. I went to look to remove grass because I saw that in the top 7, only 2 were not grass types. I was like, whoa, these guys are overpowered, so let's remove them. And then immediately you see all the mud boys. So I left grass typing in. I mean, who's got a Leafeon with Last Resort that's got PvP IVs? Or a Groudon? Now, if we are looking at fairy types, Whimsicott, who is actually a fairy type and grass type, is number 7. You don't see Azumarill till about 35th, and Granbull comes in at 91. Gardevoir is over 100. So it's really cool because you're seeing with fucking around with stuff like that. You see a lot of things that you don't see on a regular basis.
Yeah, well, because you're creating your own thing, right?
Yeah.
So you could kind of tailor it also to kind of what you want.
Yeah. It was fun to be able to just piece together. I didn't remove Shadows and Abomasnow originally, and Abomasnow and its Shadow form are 1 and 2. So I was like, okay, that's a bit overpowered, so let's pull that.
Slightly overkill.
Tropius was up before I removed flying types.
Oh, Trophus.
So I was like, I wanted to remove the flying type, and then once I did, the grass types shot to the top. So it was really fun to play with the meta. It was interesting. So just make sure to take a peek. I'll make sure links and everything are in the episode description as well as the podcast description.
You forgot to say you're going to be live streaming it?
We are live streaming it, and that's where the donations are coming from. With Facebook live streaming, you can set your stream to have a donation piece on its own.
Yeah, let them know.
To any charity that you choose on the list.
And now let them know what the charity is, because you didn't tell them that either.
We are supporting, we are providing for multiple sclerosis.
Mm-hmm. So why?
Because it's a charity that our community in the KWCG has supported in the past. And so we want to stay in touch with our roots and our community and be able to support something big. And I mean, we have done a charity thing before for tournaments. We did the Guelph Humane Society. We raised like $800, $900, which was really good.
Yeah, and that was just from our local players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this isn't just for our local community. Anyone can join in. Tournament will start at noon on the 18th, Eastern Standard Time. There's only 16 spots, so I'm not going to have like 1 million people join.
Well, obviously not.
It'll be a single elimination bracket.
Yeah. You'll
be seeded for your last season, so season 3 of Go Battle League's ranking.
Mm-hmm.
So the higher your ranking is, the higher you're seeded. It can make things a little bit easier. But there's always a chance for an upset, which is fun.
Yeah, well, it's life. I really hope everyone can hear somehow all the bean farts that are happening right now. All the bean farts. Well, because you're in the closet and I'm on the bed beside the bassinet.
Yeah.
And we are having some stonky farts. Yeah, so I hope people can hear it. They're so cute. But they're powerful. From something so small, they're pretty mighty.
Definitely. When I sit close to her, I can hear them too. But I'm across the room, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, look, the dog's out again.
The what?
The dog.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That they leave.
Outside all night.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so I do have a Google form set up for people to submit their information. Again, that link will be in the description. Make sure you're in our Discord, because that's where everyone will be able to communicate to organize their matches.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we will be live streaming throughout the tournament, so a big part of the tournament is being able to live stream.
And willing to live stream.
If you're not willing to live stream, please don't submit your details. You'll see in the tournament rules that I have listed on Facebook. If you refuse to live stream, you will be disqualified. So just, if you're not willing to,
don't take up a spot.
Yeah.
Literally. Let's not beat around the bush.
That's pretty much it.
It's what it is.
And it's not a Sylph tournament, it's an us tournament, Facebook tournament period. So I understand people will say, oh, Sylph tournament, you can't block people out because of certain things.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not
our own.
So I do have that capability.
So boo-hoo. But, we're not blocking out. We're just asking to be courteous.
Yeah.
Because this is what we're trying to do. It's for a good cause, and don't fuck around.
Yeah. And even if you're not taking part, you can always watch, which will be awesome. If you like what we have, I've been streaming a bit on Facebook. Make sure to give us a follow. I'm not looking for any donations to ourselves for this. This is very much for multiple sclerosis on its own.
Mm-hmm.
So please, if you're looking to put any money towards anything for the stream itself, donate to multiple sclerosis.
Mm-hmm.
That would be lovely. If this turns out well, I think maybe we can do sort of a battle for the cure every couple months, maybe.
Yeah.
For a different thing. Not
yeah,
always
sure.
MS.
Yeah.
I know we've got Diabetes Awareness Month coming up, which is kind of close to my heart for obvious reasons.
Because you're diabetic?
So it's closer to my pancreas, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say, what pancreas? It's just a blob.
So we'll take a look and see what's coming forward. We don't always have to fight for the cure. We can fight for the cause, or
some shit.
Humane Society again, something
Or just
else.
something, yeah. We can take a poll.
Yes,
we could take a poll.
If you have a community that wants to have something built similarly to our stuff,
we can do that.
Reach out, and we can build something with your community.
We can take a poll. I'm a poll.
You're...
Because I'm a Polak.
But yeah, like I'd mentioned earlier, the leagues for Go Battle League will be flipping over. So keep that in mind. It'll be Master League starting the 12th at Eastern Standard Time and running until October 26th, when we will see that Halloween Cup. Aside from that, there's not really much more to talk about here this week. I'm going to be honest, we're going to go fold some laundry because we just finished some bean laundry. So just make sure you tune in on Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, anywhere you're listening or do listen to music or podcasts. We are available there. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Twitter is where we'll keep you up to date in real time. Facebook is another place where we still post, but we're more likely to be live. Instagram, I know we've kind of let it falter a bit, but it's hard to take pictures with a newborn and a pandemic. It's like a double whammy. It's not really fair to anybody. You can always send us an email at joltswitch@outlook.com. Again, the I is a number 1. It is listed in the episode description, so keep an eye out. And you can send us a text or a WhatsApp message or voice note at 548-800-5091. Aside from that, there's not much else. I hope everyone has a great week, and we'll chat with you later on.